good evening and welcome to another video. This is my annual video of the Christmas lights in central London. So I've just travelled to Bond Street with Henry, and we're going to attempt to try and take some videos of the Christmas lights. So I'm going to work my way down from Oxford Street here, which is absolute pandemonium. It is Saturday 2 weeks before Christmas, so it's really busy. So not quite sure, I've got Selfridges behind me, but not quite sure how much footage I can get because it is really busy and Henry's struggling to walk through the crowd. So we'll find some back streets and work my way around. I think I explained last year when I did this video that this is a bit of an annual thing that I do in honour of my mum, because she grew up in Essex and always used to come into central London to see the Christmas lights and the Christmas windows at some point. And as she got older, I ended up just videoing it and showing her stuff when she couldn't come up herself. So this is in honour of mum. And I will try and get as much footage as I can, see how we get on. I've got Henry with me, so we've got to just try and make our way through the crowds, and I'll try and film as much as I can. So I will talk to you again in a bit. So I've just realised the front of Selfridges is all about Disney, because I think they've got a special collab with Disney this year. So yeah, there's the Cinderella's castle at that end, and then there's Tinkerbell at the other end there. I think I might be able to get some of the windows. Let me head across the road and see what I can get. So this window's advertising Disney Plus. So there's loads of screens on the Christmas tree there. So this one is Mary Poppins inspired, and there's her shoes. And here's Sorcerer Mickey from Fantasia. And this one's Alice in Wonderland. So there's the Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat. Right, so that's a few of the windows. It's very popular and very busy, and really, really well done. So, really nice Disney scenes in all the windows. So I might get a couple more as I head down here. I'm going to head down Oxford Street now. And here's Pinocchio. I think this one is Cinderella. Can't see the sign. Yes, Cinderella. So it's just Cinderella's carriage in there, and the little mice. And Henry's having a look too. Right, so I managed to get away from some of the Oxford Street crowds, and I'm heading down into St Christopher's Place, which usually has some nice decorations. Oh my goodness, people are taking so many selfies, they take so long. Anyway, managed to get some videos from here in St Christopher Place. Right, so back out to the madness that is Oxford Street now. I have to say, can't wait till they pedestrianise it, because it'll be so much easier to get around, I think. Although with this number of people, I think it's always going to be busy. But anyway, let's see what we see out there. So Oxford Street, as usual, is not that exciting. It's got these garlands with the stars on. In several places you can see them, I think, in the distance there, just beyond the bus. But we won't stay on here too long because it is, as you can see, very, very busy. So we'll try and cut through to Regent Street. I think we'll duck down one of these side streets here and go to Regent Street next. Oh, this looks nice down here. We've got a load of cyclists. I think there might be a Reclaim the Streets thing going on. But, oh no, there is cars as well. But yeah, I'll try and work out what street. Oh, this is New Bond Street. Right, so even the side streets are quite busy, but Henry's just about able to find his way through, so haven't got to pick him up too much. I had to pick him up on Oxford Street because it was just too busy. So one of the redeveloped buildings here has now become Mandarin Oriental, so they've got a nice kind of tree entrance right there. Looks very pretty. Right, so this is Hanover Square that I'm cutting through, which is what I planned to do, so managed to find the right way through. And yeah, just see Bond Street through there, where you can see H&M. You can see the H&M in the distance. That's Bond Street. Right, so Bond Street's got the glittering angels that they've had for quite a few years now. So there you can see them all down there. Now I'm going to cut across in front of Liberties, which is just across here, and try and go through Carnaby Street. So there's Liberties, just in front there. So I'm just going to duck down there once the lights change. I have to say, this all could do with being pedestrianised. It's a nightmare with traffic. Okay, so this might be all I get of Carnaby Street because it is absolutely rammo, but it's the same as last year, I think. I seem to remember these blocks from last year. Right, so we're on Kingly Street, just walking down here. It's not quite so bad. There's the usual massive queue here for Dishoom, which is right here. So anyway, all the restaurants have got lights on, so yeah, it's all very festive and busy, of course. So there's a little bit of Carnaby Street down there as well, and all the restaurants here, and the pubs, very busy, but all nicely lit up too. Whole Foods here has got some nice decorations outside. Yeah, we are about to head to the madness that is Piccadilly Circus, but at least there's lots of lights on the floor, which is really nice. So yep, Henry's managing to walk, so we're getting there. Haven't had to pick him up too much along here, just cut through Golden Square to head down here, but I think Piccadilly Circus is going to be busy, and then we're going to try and head over to Fortnum and Mason's after Piccadilly Circus. We're on to Piccadilly itself now, so yeah, Fortnum and Mason's in the distance. Right, so I've made it to Fortnum and Mason's, the advent calendar windows. I'll try and get a bit further ahead, but there is a big crowd of people on the other side of the road here. So yeah, you can see that just the days that have gone are lit, or lit in white, and then the rest are all in red, where they're still to come. So yeah, you have to see Fortnum and Mason's because of the advent calendar window. Right, so the question now is, am I going to cross the road and try and make my way down the front of Fortnum and Mason's? But yeah, it's really, really lovely, and yeah, really popular. Loads of people taking pictures on this side of the road. So yeah, once again, it's a very nice window, very Christmassy. Right, so I've just cut through Prince's Arcade, which is a nice little arcade of shops with some nice decorations in. So I'm going to head down this street now, which should take me towards Leicester Square, hopefully, eventually. But yep, I'll try and take some footage once I get there. And a friend of mine found this cheese shop. It's a cheesemonger's that's been here since 1797 called Paxton and Whitfield. Yeah, so really lovely shop with lovely cheese. So yeah, might have to come and visit there one day. Right, so I've just seen that this is Regent Street. I was wondering whether it was Savile Row, but it's not. But it's certainly a lot of very nice closed shops. So I've stumbled across St James's Market, which is nice. There's a restaurant here called Fowl, which seems to serve chicken, which seems very popular. But yeah, really nice tree that I've just shown you there. So right, onwards. We're just about to cross over Haymarket and then head into Leicester Square. There's a skating rink in the middle of Leicester Square, and it's got a massive queue to get in, so I shan't be going through that. But one thing I have noticed here is Greggs has gone wicked for good. Special branding there, put it on order of the film. So big sign here for M&M's, personalise your holiday M&M's. And this is a new marketplace that I've heard about that's just opened here. I think it's where the old Pizza Hut used to be, I seem to remember. So yeah, it's quite busy, but lots of different food stalls in there, but it's only just opened. Right, this is the Odeon, so this has got wicked for good showing in there. In the massive, that's the really big Odeon where they do a lot of the premieres. Right, definitely too much temptation on the ground here for Henry, so I'm going to head out the bottom end here of Leicester Square and try and find my way to Covent Garden across this way, so hopefully be a little bit less busy. Actually, quite like the Italians along here. There's a couple of Italian restaurants right here that were super friendly when I came here with Henry for an early breakfast before a cinema. So yeah, and they're really nicely done up. But they've even enclosed them so that you can sit in the warm. And they've put a lot of nice decorations up too. Oh, it's gone very red. Someone in front with a big backlight. Right, I feel like I'm on the home straight now. Nearly at Covent Garden. Keep walking past all these really busy pubs with people inside, so desperate for a drink. So yeah, traditionally it's a mulled wine in Covent Garden at the end. So look forward to that. But yeah, nearly there. Right, so this is Rules Restaurant, which I know has been there for absolutely years. And you can see from the signs there's a really old Swept mineral water sign there as well. Can't see a date on it, but yeah, I know that Rules has been there a long time. Right, and here's your first glimpse of the Covent Garden tree. Well, I'll get a bit closer. Right, we'll get the Covent Garden tree from a distance because there is a performer here with a massive crowd outside. Okay, so here's the inside of the Covent Garden. It's the bells and the baubles, which I think we had last year as well. Yes, managed to find a spot here to see it. Right, so last year there was a massive place here for mulled wine and churros and all sorts, but this year it seems to be dominated by a massive Dyson shop, which they've dumped in here, and there's also a a very fancy sushi thing in the distance there. But anyway, tradition is I get a mulled wine. So there's mulled wine there. Let's grab one. Right, there we go. Managed to secure one mulled wine, one large one, £10. Very, very nice. Cheers. Right, so I thought I'd finish off the video here, so with the iconic Covent Garden Christmas tree behind me. So I hope you've enjoyed that walkthrough. It's a little bit frantic, a little bit busy, but we made it through, so hopefully it's given you a bit of a flavour for the Christmas decorations in central London. So all I have to say is thanks for watching, and have a very happy Christmas, and I will see you in another video very, very soon.